Many members of the Georgia General Assembly and state constitutional officers recently attended a legislative breakfast hosted by the Georgia Agribusiness Council. Rick Treptow reports from the state capitol in Atlanta.
The Georgia Depot across from the state capitol in Atlanta made it easy for the General Assembly and constitutional officers to eat a good country-style breakfast.
We just have a wonderful support group of people who are elected to serve agriculture and agribusiness in Georgia.
Ken Morrow is a side producer from Cartersville. He will lead the GAC for 2012. Everyone saw old friends and networked with Georgia's leaders.
But also for us to have an opportunity and a platform for a relationship with them to provide counsel and insight on how agriculture can best be served here in Georgia.
We have to be committed to education. And I will tell you that a one-size-fits-all educational system is not going to be successful for the 21st century. You can't still operate on a 1960s model.
Also going to the mic were the chairman of the Senate and House Agriculture and Consumer Affairs committees.
We produce the food, we produce the fiber, and we're also today producing energy from a standpoint of agriculture. We're the #1 producer of poultry, peanuts, and pecans.
There's a lot of stuff that the Ag Department is doing as far as promoting Georgia grown, and we need to be on the promotion side of that helping them. We have got to do stuff to protect production agriculture in this state and not let any more regulations come down on them if we can help it.
Funding any new or old issue will be tight. Longtime farmer Terry England learned leadership skills as a young farmer through Georgia Farm Bureau. He is now in the key position as chairman of the Appropriations Committee.
And then in the 13 budget as we go forward, we'll be looking at some more bond issues for capital equipment for the university system, dealing with the College of Ag. The state of Georgia is actually a very strong financial position. Even though we've cut about 20% of the budget over the last 3 years, we still remain extremely strong, still remain the AAA bond rated state, one of only about 6 or 7 in the nation that are.
The state also has to balance the budget each year. Georgia Farm Bureau State President ZIPPY DUVALL spent one of his many days so far at the Capitol.
Agribusiness Council and Georgia Farm Bureau and the legislators, we work together each and every day to try to make sure that agriculture stays strong in this state.
The GFB president said new meadow theft legislation has a good chance of passage.
It's going to be real important because we want to make sure that the people in this state doesn't have a fear when they go home that their air conditioning has been ripped off, or if our farmers go out to cut their irrigation systems on, the wire hadn't been stripped off of it, or business go into their businesses and somebody's broken in and taken the metal out of it, stripped the wire. Now even in our chicken houses, people are stripping the wires out of it. It's vitally important. People are sick and tired of it, and they're ready for the legislature to step up and do something.
The debate under the Gold Dome for many ag issues will continue until all are given some kind of action. I'm Rick Treptow for the Georgia Farm Monitor.